This response comes from my friend Shannon Kelly, and he works as a media consultant, a film festival programmer, and a film and media curator. And he wrote to me the following observations. Hi Alex, I only have 2 disconnected thoughts. They seem really slight, but maybe important compliments to something more substantive. 1. Humor. Don't worry so much about how you're framed that you don't arrive with buoyancy and a savor for the moment. One is glad to be there and full of conviction that the moment represents what you want it to represent. Probably more important than saying it does. The alternative, one is tragic, pitiable, or vague. I let someone do that to me in a shock jock phone interview about Outfest once, and I realized I could have owned the moment if I were less pliant and earnest. 2. Some care about confusing the names of the things you want to have happen with their actual happening. You may be dying to theorize the moment on TV, but think of some of the most radical public moments you can. They are probably active rather than reflective. Not that one doesn't say, I'm trying to pin something down so people will think of it differently, but there's a dynamic way of saying this rather than a textbook way. The important thing is to be present with your conviction front and center. This is another way of saying what I said in number 1. Congratulations, Shannon. P.S. The circumstances were that someone in the Midwest wanted to interview me on radio about something Outfest once did, the Queer First Weekend Club, where we tried to get people to attend the first weekend of an LGBT movie and network about it online. The request for an interview was respectful enough, but when I was called and placed on hold at the appointed line, the shock jock came on with a booming voice and sound effects and basically only wanted to talk to me about gay porn and butt pirates, and what I thought about Jeff Stryker. It was horrible and humiliating. But I realized I could have seized the moment if I had just prepared and not willing for this joker to lead the conversation. And if I had girded my loins, as it were, with humor. Patty Zimmerman had a relevant experience on a panel at Sundance about radical media, when she was worried about looking like the one angry woman in a group of old hippie men. She asked for advice similarly, and I said, say whatever you want and just keep smiling. You're happy to be there. She seemed to have a great time and said it worked.